what a playoff hockey game is supposed to be.
Yeah, the people that have been here brought the energy.
Yuki scores! We're tied! Yuki Mura, his biggest moment as a Heartlander!
5:30 to go in overtime. Here's Yuki Mura, an overtime goal this season in this building against Toledo. Now the Heartlanders to the right slot. Centered shot, score! Jules Bosk wins it in overtime! Merci beaucoup from the Frenchman! Iowa wins 4-3!
Dakota Raby with the good legs. Bugs it net front. Miano! Oh, he scored! Wow! Hitters, and it was blocked.
Boy, what a play by Will Smolek. I've never seen a defenseman fake out the forward.
Gloves there. That gets the crowd fired up. Toledo needs to score. Spezia. Save! Oh, yeah, baby! Iowa beats the Western Conference leading Toledo Walleye.
Hops his stick back to the line. Smolek keeping a fish. Off and in! Matt Stopp opens the scoring in the playoffs! Ricochets it in from the left post. Iowa leads 1-0.
Tie. Matthew Supp, the lefty. Yes! Wow! Tie game! 2:19 to go!
You know, one of the best parts of working for the Iowa Heartlanders, everyone knows their role. Everyone's willing to make each other better.
Head coach Derek Damon, I really encourage you.
Coach, I need you to be more prepared, okay? You got to get the script working with it. You got to work with the script. The script is what you got to go with. Be more prepared next time. Again.
Got it. Hi, this is head coach Derek Damon. I need you to think about coming out to a game this year.
Coach, we're in Iowa. We're in the Midwest. I need you to practice. I need you to practice your non-regional dialect. Again.
Counting down to puck drop, it's time for your MediaCom Mobile Minute. Welcome into Extreme Arena and welcome back. It's not a mid-March mirage. Hockey is back here after a month off for the Iowa Heartlanders as they had played their last 10 games on the road.
Paul Park from Paul Park Real Estate. It's
David,
great to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you too.
We're so happy to have you as a partner with the team.
Appreciate it, man.
You want to talk a little bit about next year?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's grab a seat.
Absolutely.
Chair. Well, Paul, as we said, being part of our team since year one, and we're really excited to hopefully have you back. So, want to talk about the ticket part of your deal? If you would, how does 200 tickets for next year's deal sound?
You know, I would probably be more like 200. Is that what you said?
200.
Yeah, 200 will work.
Well,
you know, maybe I needed a little more.
As the Heartlanders get set to go alongside Chris Peters, my name is David Fine. Chris, playoff hockey in the Heartland, first home playoff game in this team's history. It's exciting.
It is exciting. I mean, I think we've been waiting for this for a long time. It's the best time of year. If you've watched any minute of playoff hockey in your life, you know the intensity is higher.
Heartlanders, Fort Wayne Comets. We're here on a Monday night, the day after Easter. Heartlanders getting set for their first home playoff game ever alongside Chris Peters. It's David Fine with you. Chris, some keys for each team in a tied-up 1-1 series, and let's start with the Comets who won 5-2 last game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a team that's going to thrive if you give them power play opportunities. They have so many weapons on their lineup. And then it also is with that veteran experience. We talked about Alex Aliardi at the top of the broadcast. He's a guy that will absolutely be dangerous if you give him any opportunities. You do not want to do that, especially with the man advantage. It's going to be critical to stay out of the box tonight.
For the Heartlanders, they are working a little bit shorthanded with Gavin Hain and Will Calverley out of the lineup. Still a full lineup, but Chris, I think that means even more now. The resilience, guys stepping up, little moments are going to mean a lot in this game for this team.
Yeah, you know, I think you got to take some confidence in the fact that you started the series on the road and you took one game. You got to split. I think that in those situations, if you're the head coach, if you're Derek Damon, you're saying that's a great start. Where do we go from here? It's about bouncing back. It was not a great performance in Game 2, but it is not something that I'm terribly worried about if this team translates. They always find ways to respond, and when you have the playoffs on the line, it does not get better than this.
Comets are starting the Alex Svetlikov line. The Heartlanders starting the Ryan McGuire line. The puck is put down. It's won by the Comets here, and they push it through the middle of the ice. Here's a quick developing Svetlikov rush in, and he turns it around the boards. He's at just under a goal a game with the Comets, going back to his time in the middle of the season. And this second line is also Ethan Keppen on it, who's very excellent. Both these guys just down from Bakersfield, the American Hockey League. Comets push it towards the line here. It's picked off by Jack O'Brien, and a punt that Brady retains for the moment. He got spilled hard in front of the benches, and Iowa makes a quick change 40 seconds in. Iowa won the first game 5-3. Game 2 a couple nights ago at Fort Wayne. A Comets victory as Dugan just, I don't know what he's doing there, but he gets taken down. That was an interesting play. He's yapping at the official.
Did he watch WrestleMania last night?
That was a crazy, almost interference by Dugan. Wow. Dugan 4 points last game. Comes the Fort Wayne captain in over the line with a centering pass. Burned away by Mobley, and he gets run into half wall left side. Goalie's water bottle is loose behind the net. Here's Mobley just patting it out to center ice. It takes a fairly Heartlanders friendly roll short of icing.
Yeah, this is a good puck movement so far. A lot of puck control by the Comets. Not a lot from the Heartlanders to start.
It's been a Comets story throughout their year, how they've been able to outshoot teams, control the pace. Part of the reason they had one of their best seasons in almost a decade. Finishing with 41 wins. Spinner up the right side. Walls picked off. Chris, I think discipline against this Comets team extremely important. Also in terms of how you layer yourself at neutral ice. This is a team that's always looking to catch you for a breakaway here or there.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that. Managing pucks through the neutral zone, managing everything. You got to try to find ways to stop them.
And speaking to which, it's an amazing save. Oh, we thought it was in from Jordan, and McClellan nabs it.
And this is just a continuation of what Kyle McClellan showed in game 1. He was outstanding in that one. And taking a look here, a great play by Kyle McClellan. Good pad save from the goaltender as he makes the stop. Just an incredible play there on the rush. And Jordan looked like he was going to slip that 5-hole. Kyle McClellan said no.
What a save by McClellan. And on that instance, Chris, we were speaking right as it happened. The Comets were looking to catch the Heartlanders. They did. A player went the wrong way. Punishing hit there in the corner by Dakota Raby. Here's Miano fending off the speed of Gorniak. Vulcan around the defense into the left corner, and Raby just demolished number 24 Stefan there. James Stefan. Miano, big hit on Svetlikov, who was just playing in kind of like a playoff style game. 48 hours ago, he was playing for Bakersfield, and they got eliminated on the last day of the season. Shots here, one apiece early.
Yeah, you know, getting guys to come down from Bakersfield certainly is a benefit here, as Kyle Mayhew, the defenseman of the year in the ECHL, he's on the ice right now. He's back, and as you mentioned, Keppen and Svetlikov, Bakersfield Condors went down to the last game of the regular season, but ultimately did not make the Calder Cup playoffs in the AHL, and they are now back with the Comets to try and help them here in the Kelly Cup playoffs.
Heartlanders up the glass out of the zone, turn to the middle. This is Mayhew, one of the best defensemen in the league, and he was voted the ECHL Defenseman of the Year as McClellan makes another glove save on Keppen, no rebounds.
And I think Kyle McClellan is going to be a big factor in this game as we get a look at his stats. 27 shots against in that first playoff start for him, his first pro playoff game, and he was able to get the win. Was a major difference maker. I think this is a guy that has, you know, when he's on his game, he just gives you that confidence, and I think that that's what we're seeing already here with the saves that he's made tonight.
Star at the University of Wisconsin. Big game experience going back to his time in juniors with the Omaha Lancers even. Heartlanders win the face-up. Here's Jack O'Brien. Gets the red, turns it around the wall, avoids the hit of Keppen. Brett Brochu slides it to his left. Comets with a neatly designed breakout pass to the middle. Keppen to Darren Brady. Sitting to the corner. Here's Iowa's Drew McLean. Bumps it to McGuire. Keppen wins the race to the puck. It's walled. O'Brien turns it towards the right wing corner, and here's Jules Bosk escaping. Chris, what do you think early? Iowa seemed to weather maybe a little bit of a storm in the first minute or two.
Yeah, and but they haven't given up too many shots on goal, and really I think just making sure that all pucks are contested, that's going to be the next key here, is making sure you're putting pressure just like that.
There's Mayhew with a rare slight mistake. Followed up. Here is Goodsir. Passes to the goal line. Mobley hands it to Goodsir. Followed by Mayhew. Nice play by Kyle Mayhew, but Goodsir just comes back in with the head. Masters to Goodsir. Mobley centers a shot. They score! Nathan Knoll! 1-0.
Back in the lineup and on the score sheet, Nate Knoll. What a shot and what a play all the way around. And that was a hard-working shift that started by that turnover that Goodsir forced. And that is a great look there as the wide open cage. Goodsir with the pass over to Mobley, Mobley to Knoll, and it is nothing but net for the Iowa Heartlanders. And in their first ever home playoff game, a 1-0 lead. Scoring first, critical in any game, but especially so in the playoffs.
Wow, what a shot from Knoll. Maybe his shot as a Heartlander minus that shootout winner against the Comets back in March. McClellan pats it to the right corner. Comets back on the attack. A very quick strike response team. Here it comes. And it's glove. McClellan on Jordan. No rebounds.